Okay. So let's continue with the drawing that we are preparing. That is a G+1 project. In the last video, we made only the mandatory layers, that is plot boundary, plan info, building footprint, built up area layer. And only by making those mandatory layers, we are able to scrutinize the entire project. Now we know what all provisions have to be made in the OBPAS drawing, and we can concentrate on that, on our effort in the drawing creation only for the mandatory requirements that is needed for this project. So this is a much more efficient way in case you want to identify what all provisions are applicable for your project. So moving ahead, the first feature that we have to tackle is the plantation tree count. As per the project, there is a minimum requirement of one tree based on our plot size. So we can go into the drawing, and as you can see, there are three existing trees already present at site. So I'll just go to the drawing template, and under plantation tree cover, I'll just copy the existing tree polygon. Then I'll make a rectangle around the tree, and as I told, the size of the polygon is not what matters because we are concerned with the count. I'll just copy the same and place it over each of these trees. And then I'll just match the property, the template that I brought in. So our first feature is completed. Now moving ahead, the next part that we have to tackle is the rainwater harvesting. So according to the project, it is mandatory to be provided in our drawing. Going back to the drawing template, we'll just copy the rainwater harvesting components here. We have to show two components. One is the rainwater harvesting location and then the capacity. I'll just paste it at the back side of the project. To show the location of the rainwater harvesting. And under capacity, I'll just provide the value. As you can see, we have completed two features that will get accepted when we scrutinize. The next feature that we have to tackle is doorways. So we are required to give two doorways on for the entire project, one in floor 0 and the other in floor 1. Going to drawing template, you will find the doorways under floor plan section. And we have to use the general door width, that is color code 1. So here I'll just copy the floor 0 and floor 1 dimensions. I'll measure the dimension for floor 0 and then match the property. As you can see, our block 1 floor 0 exit width door, it is being created and the color code is also correct, that is 1. Just go ahead and delete the floor 0 dimension that I brought in. Similarly, I'll have to do the same thing for floor 1 also. Now, after doorways, the next thing that we have to do is we have to provide the sanitation counts. So we are required to provide one WC and one bath. So going into the drawing template, you will find it under the floor plan section only. The first thing that we'll do is we'll copy the common water closet count. We can copy both of them in floor 0 and floor 1. Same as plantation tree count. Here also the size of the polygon doesn't matter. We just are concerned with the count. And similarly on the first floor also I'll make the WC. We have made block 1 floor 0 water closet. And similarly on floor 1 also it is block 1 floor 1 water closet and the color code is green. That is color code 3 for common water closet. Now the next thing that we need is the bath polygon. Similarly, bath also we'll copy two of them. One is for floor 0, the other is for floor 1. There is another toilet in first floor, so I'll just copy the WC in the first floor and I'll paste it to the other toilet on first floor also. We are done with the sanitation count feature also. The next not accepted provision is coming from the setback. So right now we have not made any setback polygon. So according to this project, we are required to make one front setback, one rear and one right side. So going back to the drawing template. First thing, I'll copy the front setback polygon from here. And as I had explained earlier, I'll make a polygon for front setback, keeping in mind that all my edges are either falling on the building footprint or the plot boundary. And because I used polyline to create this polygon, so I'll just use the command pedit pedit to close it and then C enter. Finally, I'll just match its properties. I'll do the same thing for rear setback and side setback also. And last is the right side setback. For that, I'll just copy it and we'll make the last remaining polygon. I'll just confirm if I have closed the rear setback or not. So by C enter, it is now closed. So right now we have completed all the features that were missing according to not accepted. We'll just do a scrutiny once and see if these issues are resolved or not. I'll just save this file. I'll just download the scrutiny report and let's see. So our first error that was coming in because of plantation tree cover and rainwater harvesting, this has been resolved. Going into doorways, right now we have provided the doorway count in each floor and the width requirement is also correct. So we have given accepted in all the provisions of doorways. And then we see that under setback, the system is still not able to read the setback because it is showing not accepted. And even though we have provided the setback here, we can see that the value is 0.00. That means the system is not able to read the setback layer as of now. So to identify the issue, we can go to error summary. And the first point that you see here, plot boundary is not closed. So this is the reason why the system is not able to read the setback polygon. So whenever this issue comes up, just check that either your plot boundary or your building footprint, one of these polygons might not be closed. Once you close it, this error will also go. I'll go back to the drawing. If I select plot boundary, I'll press P edit and then C enter. Now we have closed the setback. Let's try to do the scrutiny again. And if you open the scrutiny report, now our setback provision has been read. We are getting the value against each setback. Minimum front setback, it is 2.46. Cumulative front and rear setback, it is 3.42. and total cumulative side setback is 0.56. So all these provisions are accepted, and as you can see, all the not accepted cases have been resolved. Now, to get our entire scrutiny report accepted, we only have to concentrate on the remaining error summary that is coming here. The first is the ground coverage layer, it is not provided, building height is not provided, general staircase, north direction and roof area. After providing all these provisions, our entire drawing will also get accepted. So we'll cover these points in the next video.